Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Sometimes you get some calls to do some assignments at some particular places, and as much as you would want to do it, you also ask yourself, how do you do it if the people who are supposed to handle it are not forthcoming? It keeps you thinking. And ever since I joined the Shatta movement camp, I can tell you that I have been receiving some of these calls back to back. Sometimes you'll be there and you get a call from some of the fans from, say, the Volta region. And their cry will be simple. Oh, Bra Sammy, it's been years of not seeing Shatta Wale perform on our land. Sometimes you hear it in the Bolgatanga region, like the B area, Techiman, Bolgatanga, and all then areas. They will also tell you, Bra Sammy, it's been so many years since Shatta Wale last performed here. Now, if there was one area that personally I was feeling the pressure, and that if I had the power to do anything, I would have done it some months or years ago, it will surely be in the upper east region rather. The upper east region, and here I'm talking about Bolgatanga and its environs, and I'm talking about the Zebila and all the towns and districts around. They have been mounting pressure, in fact pressure upon pressure. Thanks to man like Drills, aka SM Biga, and Genevieve, and all them people there, their president, I think his name is Prince or so, and a good number of people who call me on a daily. All the time, they keep asking, Brasami, when is the king coming to our region? In fact, sometimes, let me say this to, shout out to Drills once again, aka SM Biga. I know there are days that, sorry about that, I know there are days that he's made moves to even go to some people that he thought could host us in the region. It is not once, it is not twice, he's done it before. There are days that he's spoken to some people, gotten contacts, and in all this, all that he was looking for is for the king to come to their region for a performance. So when finally news came out that Shatta Wale will be heading to Bolga in the Upper East region for a show, I want to believe the announcement will bring some level of excitement into the people there, especially those who are ardent followers of Shatta Movement Empire, or those who belong to the Shatta Movement fan bases in the region and its surroundings. Thanks to Tabia Bitters, thanks to Jaga 4 Bitters. Okay, so at the moment, the show is being held down well, it's being hosted by Jaga 4 Bitters. So I'm sure we'd have to say more Jaga 4 Bitters instead of Tabia. Therefore, we also know, or we know already that the Biga family or the umbrella family is Tabia, where we all know Tabia, Bitters, Tabia, Taikun, and all those things are also there. Big up to the president or the chairman in charge of the company. A very humble man, a very calm man. I always feel happy anytime I talk to him. He's down to earth, and at every point in time, he's smiling to everything you say to him. Once again, big up to him. So when finally it became possible that Shatta, Wale and the team can now come to Bolga, that is Bolgatanga, Upper East Regional Capital for a performance, I also knew that these people will be happy about such a story, because this has been their dream. This has been one thing that they've been looking out for all these years, and finally it is coming to them. The first flyer went out, and I know many even doubted. So when the organizers on their platforms and maybe some of the people they know started sharing flyers, they gave me a call, and I'm talking about the fan base, leaders, and some people there. In fact, calls from different areas calling to confirm whether indeed there has been arrangements, there has been confirmation from the camp about this upcoming concert. And because the organizers or the hosts, they have done their things right, I gave them the confirmation. And right after, noise started on social media, on their WhatsApp page, where I'm a part of. When you go to the Upper East SM fan base, I'm a part of their WhatsApp group. I'm also there. I chat with them as well. We exchange ideas, we exchange information, same way. So the announcement and the excitement came together at the same time, and the noise started. It is clear that so many artists would want to be part of this particular concert. At the moment, I hear some other artists. In fact, I'm hearing Lil Wayne is even billed to perform. I'm yet to see a billboard or a confirmation of that, but someone told me he's seen a video confirmation of Kojon Kansan and Lil Wayne talking about performing on the same day as well. And I said, this sounds good. And at the same time, I've also seen one artist called Phase 2. I think Phase 2 is one of the big names in the region. Whilst we were there, we shot video with him. Okay, thank you, Currency. Whilst we were there, we shot some music videos with him and some other artists as well. So Phase 2 is also, I've seen him on the flyer. So with him, I can confirm that indeed he's also going to perform. And calls upon calls. Shout out to Action Boy. Action Boy keeps calling me, and I keep telling them that as much as my artist is performing, we are not the host of the event. So I might not have enough power and control over the event. But at least I can make reference to them, or I can refer them to the people who are in charge. And I know one man who is an industry person, Dan Bassi, who is also a music producer, who has been around for so many years. He understands this space so very well. I know he's on the grounds for Tabia and Jaga 4 Bitters. So I've been referencing them. I've been telling them they can go to me. I know he's been sorting most of them out, because so many people have been calling me. They want to perform here and there. And it's a feeling. It's something that I'm also excited about, because when the fans want it and you get it for them, it satisfies whatever you are doing. It satisfies whatever we are trying to achieve, making sure our fans all over the world will also get a feel of their artist. When we went to London, we saw how the fans there were satisfied, seeing Shatta Wale coming for medical show, and those who even came for Lumba's show, how they were all satisfied seeing Shatta performed. And as much as they support him, they would also want, from time to time, they have a feel to see him. And there are so many people in the hinterland in Ghana who have been showing massive support to Shatta Wale over the years, but they don't get a chance to get closer or to see him perform. So going to such a space, and I actually don't remember the last time Shatta even performed there. That is, if he's performed there. I know in his career he might have performed there before, but maybe a time that he might even have forgotten. And this time around, going there again brings that kind of relief, brings that kind of excitement into both our camp and into the camp of the Shatta Movement fan base. So whilst we're in London, Shatta made a post of the flyer and said that Bolgatanga, I'm coming back home. I'm coming to Bath. And to those who understand the spiritual term of Bath, some people who believe when you go to when you go up north, they are endowed spiritually. Some people go there to fortify themselves and all those things. That is what Shatta, that's the impression Shatta created to the people, that I'm coming home and I'm coming to Bath. Once again, giving them assurance that indeed this is a confirmed concept that we are all waiting for. And this is another thing that I would wish that almost all the regions, those who have been looking for us here and there, you guys will get that opportunity to get closer to your artist on the stage. And we wish, I remember one day Shatta even posted that we should link up with some people who will do promotions for a Volta region concert. We have been talking to some people, and I know very soon Volta region will also have a feel of him, because I know he's not performed in Volta region in a long while. Yes, Shatta has not performed in Volta region in a long while, and he believes also that Volta region has one of his strongest fan base as well, as much as every other region. Therefore, from time to time, at least, I think it was last month, we were in Brekum. We satisfied the Brown region. We've been performing in Kumasi more times. It satisfies the Ashanti region. For Accra, I know they've been getting enough of him, and the rest of the regions would also be enjoying one way or the other. So now that Upper East is going to have a fair share of him. I know people from Tamale, people from all the surrounding towns and cities, all of them will be coming to Bolga on 31st May. Now, I heard something. Initially, organizers gave us information that the show will be held at a park called, let me get the name right, a park called Winkogo AstroTurf. It is still in Bolgatanga, Winkogo AstroTurf. Initially, that was where we heard the show was going to be held at. But for some reasons, and where I sit, I'm still thinking about what might be the case. The organizers have not given me the exact details yet, but I'm still asking what might be the case. For some reasons, negotiations were done, bookings were done, payment was done, and everything was agreed that the show be held there. The organizers started erecting their billboards all over town. From Tamale through to Bolga, they started erecting all their billboards all over, only to be told the show cannot be held on the AstroTurf. Reasons not too clear. Maybe the organizers know, they are not telling me, or maybe they also don't have the exact reason why it was like that. So finally, the show had to be moved to the Bolgatanga Sports Stadium, which is more bigger, which is more spacious, which will give us enough room to do whatever we want to do. And it even had to take the organizers some cleaning of the space so that we can have enough space to do our concert. And as it stands now, I want to say Bolga seems ready. Information I'm getting from grounds tells me that fans are looking for T-shirts, fans are looking for flags, fans are looking for, in fact, motorbikes, just to wait for our arrival at the Tamale airport. Drive with us from Tamale to Bolgatanga. I know it's going to be like a showdown. It's going to be great, knowing how these people play with bikes, knowing how almost every household has bikes, and knowing that they are waiting. Drive with him from Tamale to Bolga. I know it's going to be a movie. In fact, it's going to be like a video shoot. I tell you. And the anticipation is hard. I hear commentaries, report from there, calls left, right, and center, and everything is clear. As it stands now, the show has been moved from the Winkogo AstroTurf to the Bolgatanga Sports Stadium, where we're going to have enough space. But I have one appeal. I think some years ago, at the Kumasi Sports Stadium, Shatta, Wale and Medical, some Tabia concert like that, which also was in the trend some years ago. And they have a track record of executing some quality shows over the years. And I know they're also going to do this. But to the fans, as much as we are all excited, let's be calm. Let's be very, very calm. Because I understand some of these things out of excitement. Some people are likely to overdo things, which would even result in injuries and all that. We don't want to record some of these stories about the coming of the king in the Bolga region or in the Upper East region. We don't want this to happen. So fan bases talk to each other. Let's do this solemnly. Let's do this beautifully, but with all the cheers that we have, the energies that we have, but with caution. I know sometimes it's like that. Because when we are in the cars and driving that convoy and we see fans running helter-skelter, sometimes it's a bit worrying, knowing how it feels. But you can't control that, unfortunately. You can't even do much about it. But when we get a chance like this, we always tell them that keep it cool, keep it calm, and let's do it beautifully. It is a concert. It is not fight. And again, we know some of these things when it comes to the artists in such regions. I know on that day there is going to be a struggle for those who would be performing and all. If you have to perform, go through due process and get your activities sorted for you. Don't wait till on the show day. That's when you start fighting organizers that they did not let your artist perform. That thing should be a thing of the past. Because when you guys welcome us, that is when we even feel like we have to come again. But when we come there and the place is chaotic, everybody is fighting here and there, then you don't feel like going there again. In fact, one area that I would always love to go to is Brekum. And I'll not hide this. Brekum is one area that anytime I'm called for a show, I would love to go. The folks in Brekum, wow, they do it so beautifully. On show day, everybody is just standing there watching. Nobody misbehaves. They are just having fun. The other day when we were there with US Entertainment, the welcome, of course, the motorbikes and all them things there, that one you can't stop it. And people do it in excitement. And once again, they control themselves. There wasn't any injuries recorded or whatsoever. On the show day, what I thought was going to be like that, it was very calm. On stage, nobody coming on stage, nobody wanting to come and stand on the stage. It was so beautiful. In fact, I wonder how Brekum does it. So I pray that when we go to some of these areas, as much as you guys are willing to have that close interaction with your king, let it be civil, let it be a little polite, let it be decorous enough so that whoever came there to have fun can get enough fun, go home in full and not in pieces. This is what I pray for. So once again, there's a confirmation that indeed we have a gig coming up in Bolgatanga, powered by Jaga 4 Beaters. I think it's a free concert. Only thing is just come around town and just chill with Jaga 4 and you are in the park to have fun. And some other artists who have also been confirmed to pass through. It is going to be a night to remember in Bolgatanga. After so many years, the king is returning and I know it is going to be a great one. So let's meet up 31st. It is going to be a banger. I'll end it here on this note. If something comes up again, I'll surely come here to let you know. Special thanks to Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, and to you for spending quality time with us here. But in case someone still doubts, tell the person a confirmation video came from Sammy Flex telling us that indeed we are preparing for the concert in Bolga. Wait for it. It is going to be a big one. Tap send. Thanks for also supporting us here. Remember to subscribe to this and wait for some more content. I see you. When I see you, we're out of here. Bye-bye.